Hey guys, Nostalgia here. It is the 10th anniversary of Disney Pixar's Up. Came out in 2009, and I think it was like to this day, May 30th, that it came out. And I have quite a big story that centers around this movie, and it's really, really depressing, but it's also kind of funny in a morbid way. So, around the time this movie came out, I had a friend who was definitely more than a friend, but at the time, we weren't official or anything. His name was Brandon. So we all had a kind of a trio kind of friend group. It was me, Brandon, and a friend named Anna. So I had just graduated high school, and we decided the next day we were all going to go out to see this movie. But very sadly, that morning that we were going to go out, Brandon's little sister, she had a lot of physical disabilities. She was in a wheelchair. I don't think she could move her arms very well. Mental deficiencies too. I'm not sure what exactly was wrong with her, but she, her mental faculties were not all there. And it was really tragic. That morning, she swallowed a quarter and choked to death. They always kept an eye on her and everything, so I don't think they just left her to, fend for herself and she choked on a quarter and no one saw her. I think what happened is she was so, her mental faculties were so low functioning that she was choking and just no one noticed because she didn't have the ability to be like, hey, I'm choking. So this poor little girl, I think she was like 8 or 9 maybe, she died tragically of choking on a quarter. And so when I found out the news, I was like, oh my goodness, this is awful. He's just probably traumatized, so it's a good thing we were going to go out and get his mind off of it and go see this movie. And since I had never seen anything about this movie, and neither had any of my other friends, we thought, oh, it looks really cute. There's a dog on the poster. It's going to be such a cute movie. There's balloons. If we're going to get him out of the house, he's going to watch this funny, cute movie and lift his spirits. Well, we were fucking wrong. If you know anything about the movie, the first 20 minutes or so are the most heartbreaking montage of these poor people's lives. And you can see where this is going. So I was choking back tears. I mean, it was just so hard for me not to bawl. And my friend over to the other side, Anna, she's crying. And Brandon didn't seem to be affected, but, I also didn't look over, because if he was upset, I didn't want to, make him more upset. But even if he wasn't physically showing any signs of sadness, I mean, he just lost his sister, and they're watching this movie where they can't have children, and she's crying, and then she fucking dies. He had to have been affected to some degree, even if he didn't show it. So that was just such a disaster, and I thought, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. But finally, I haven't seen the movie ever again. That was the first and only time I saw it, so I can't really remember when the story started picking up and not fucking depressing. But eventually it did, and then it was funny and cute and stuff. But I swear, I just wanted to, get in the floor and crawl in the fetal position, not just for myself, because it was so sad, but for Brandon. And so that was I will never forget that movie because of that. And after the funeral for his little sister and everything, he seemed to be doing okay. And then we kind of decided, hey, let's try this thing out. So then we became boyfriend and girlfriend. It didn't work, but there's the closure to that story, that he lost his sister, and then we became boyfriend and girlfriend. So it kind of made up for the tragedy of fucking Up. So yeah, that's my story on Disney's Up. Fuck that movie. And that's it. See ya.